Hello and welcome back for another video. Today we have the unboxing and we will do some projects for the February 2021 Simon Says Stamp Card Kit. So it comes with this Sizzix stack of fun embellishments. So inside the kit too, we have lots of fun items. Okay, this one is called Love You Very Much. And here's your inspiration sheet. So lots of cute projects to get inspiration from. And of course, oh, I got a grape sucker. Yum. Okay, so it always comes with the stamp set that is the title of the kit. So Love You Very Much. And you get this cute little bear that you can stamp the different things inside his heart. And you got all these fun large sentiments as well. And then you've got this fun little like heart candy that you can put these little bitty tiny things in and make your own little candy hearts. So that's fun. And this time you get a second stamp set. This is a 3x4 and it is called Sweet Truffles. And you get all these wonderful sweet truffles. Okay, so the next thing we get is a stencil. This kit is packed full of stuff. You get this Tumbling Hearts stencil, and the Simon stencils are good quality, stiff plastic, so they're really very good to work with. And then you get 12 double-sided sheets of Simple Stories Sweet Talk 6x8 paper. So it's a Simple Stories, so it's always fun paper. Love all the different patterns there. A small floral, some stripes. Oh, these are cute. Oh, that's very pretty. I like that plaid. All hearts, or reverse sweet truffles. That's cute. There's the little candy hearts. Some cut aparts. That's a pretty little background. Some more fun little cut aparts and sprinkles. Okay, so that's the paper. And we have a jar of Rena K Designs Poppin' Pink Neon Glitz Glitter Gel. And so I do have some of the Gina K Glitz Glitter Gels, and they are packed full of shine. This probably has, no, it didn't have a seal in it. You want to make sure that you put a piece of press and seal or some sort of plastic wrap over the top of your jars before you put the lids on, and that will keep them from drying out. But you can see just how shimmery this is. It's a very pretty product, and it's easy to smooth on and work with. I like that stuff. Okay. You get one set of Sizzix Love Struck sequins. That's this. So you get 3, 4, 5 different ones, and all different things. There's some hearts. There's some seed beads. There's just gold and red sequins, all different shapes and sizes. Okay. So then you get a mini bottle of Glossy Accents. I love these little bottles. There's surprisingly a ton in this little bottle. This bottle will last you a long time, and they're easier to hold and use than the bigger bottles. Okay, and then 3 Simon Says Stamp A2 black scored note cards. So these are the note cards. And I can't get those open. Alright, note cards. And then 1 each of the Simon Says envelope in metallic cotton candy in white. And oh, I didn't get white. I got a metallic cotton candy in doll pink. Yay for me! They make substitutions if they run out of something. Okay, here's your coupon code that's good through 3/1, LVEYU842. So that's good for a while. And then we've got the Simon Says 100-pound cardstock. You get Cotton Candy Doll Pink Surf Blue and 1 sheet of 110 pound Nina Solar White, which is what I use for all my card bases. Okay, so this is the Simon Says Stamp 2021 card kit. Love you very much. It is packed full of goodies. I am not sure if it is still available, but if not, I will have everything individually linked down below. So let me get situated and we will make some projects. Okay, we're going to get started by stamping everything out today. I'm going to stamp out all the truffles and I'm going to stamp out the bear. And I am using Ink on 3's Blackout ink to stamp all these out. And I'm going to stamp them out and I'm going to set them aside to make sure that they dry really good. Oh no, I use Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink. Sorry. Anyway, so I'm going to stamp them all out and then I'm going to set them aside and do something else while it dries. I mean, the ink dries to the touch, you know, like almost immediately. But I'm going to use my Copic markers on it, so I just want to make sure that the ink is good and dry. So I am just going to just set those aside and we're going to use the stencil. And we're going to use the Glitz Glitter Gel and we're going to do some ink blending through it as well with an ink blending brush. Okay, so the first part of this video is going fine and I get into my Copic Coloring and partially way through the Copic Coloring, my camera dies. So at first I just thought, well, you know, the battery, I must need to plug it in. And so I did that and I plugged it in and it lasted like a minute or two and then it just went bonkers. And so I turned it off and turned it back on and it said, you know, previous recording unrecoverable. Do you want to recover this? So I said, okay. I did that and I start recording again. Again, 2 minutes later, it does the same thing. And so I tried to get more footage, but that was an enormous pain. And it turns out that most of those that I tried to recover, when I tried to actually look at it, it really wasn't good footage. So I've got to find out what is wrong with my camera so I can continue on with card projects. So will probably continue on with card projects. So follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting more over there than I usually do. So yeah, don't know what's wrong with that, but we'll figure it out and we'll get back on track sooner or later. So I do get to show you the Glitz Glitter Gel here, and you do want to put this on fairly thick because it is fairly translucent. So if you want it to be very vibrant in color, then you want to put it on real thick. Now it's always very vibrant in glitter because it has tons of glitter in it. And you want to be sure and clean up your stencil and everything immediately because that stuff kind of turns to cement. So clean that up pretty quickly. And so now we're going to move on to do some ink blending and just getting it situated here. I like this Make Art station. I don't really feel the need to tape anything down. Those magnets hold everything pretty well. I do use my fingers a little bit to hold it. But for the most part, it does a really good job at holding it down without having to go through the pain to tape everything. So this is Simon Says Stamp watermelon ink, I do believe, and I think it looks really pretty on top of the cotton candy. And you get some natural highlights and lowlights around the edges of the cutouts. I think that's really cool too. So this time I just cleaned it up with a baby wipe and move on. And I did use a Gina K blending brush for that. I got a couple of those recently in card kits and whatnot. So I have one now dedicated to blue and one now dedicated to red, or maybe I'll leave it as pink. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to get into the Copic Coloring here. And the bear is colored with the E40 family. I tried at the first there to show all the colors, but I don't know. kind of got in the middle of my transition piece. But you might be able to stop it and see. But I will have my blog post linked down below, and over on my blog post I will have all the colors that I use for everything listed out. So if you're interested in any of my color combinations, you can look over there for that. And I'll have a link for where I buy my Copic colors, that so far as the cheapest place that I have found that keeps good stock of colors. So just trying to do a typical brown bear here and make his little snout lighter colored, and just blending out the 3 or 4 darkest colors, and then I used the 3 lightest colors for the snout. And I did a little, I think, R11. You can't really see the pink in the cheeks, but in the ears, I used the pink as well as I used the lightest E color. So that's it for the coloring of the brown bear. And then I will move on to the heart that he is holding after I get finished coloring with my little bear. So this really was a fun kit to make Valentine's with. You got the 2 different stamp sets, and the pattern paper was all really nice pattern paper, and the solid color cardstocks that they used in the kit really matched well with the pattern paper, and so it all worked well together. And I like the black card bases because it just kind of really sets off your front to have that little, if you leave a little black border. And so that's fun, and to put a different color on the inside so you can write on it with a regular pen, or you can just leave it black and use a gel pen. That works well too. And I ended up making 6 cards. One card is just a card front. I haven't put it on a card base yet, but all the other ones are full cards. I made 5 A2 size cards and 1 slimline card. So I tried to do a variety of things. I, of course, did all my Copic coloring, and I will use my brother's Scan and Cut to cut all these things out all at once. So much easier than fussy cutting. And of course, I did the stenciling. I will do some heat embossing. We will use some twine. We will use foam tape. We do lots of layering. Yeah, so, and I still have tons of product left over, so I will be making more cards, and like I said, I will probably post those over on my Instagram, but I will make more cards with this kit, and because I do have more Valentines to send out. And I do have the Echo Park February collection in that I will be making some cards with as well. I haven't opened that box, but I know it's going to be pretty. All their papers always are. Okay, so what else is going on since my last video? It's been busy, so my videos have been long in between, and now that my camera has decided to poop out on me, it's going to be probably a little longer before my next one. But we have a driveway at the winery. We have a parking lot. This week they're supposed to do the approach where they attach the driveway to the highway. And so that's exciting. That is the last bit of our concrete, and so excited for concrete to be done. So I have full access to the property. Oh, here I'm showing you what dies I used from my Trinity Slimline series, and it is the scallop series. I thought that would go well with the floral and Valentine's. Anyway, so we got electricity to the building this past week, and we got, I'm meeting with the floor guy tomorrow, so that's a big one. And, everything's moving right along. And so my contractor has told us that he will be done before the end of February. He said 2 to 3 weeks, but it's contractor talk. It's probably 3 to 4 weeks. So we'll see. I'm hoping that he is done in 3 weeks and that he gets out so I can do and finish all the things that I need to do. So that's our little update with the winery.
So here I was stamping out this Hugs and Kisses stamp, sorry, and I messed up on one of them, so I'm just going to flip it over on the back side. No, I think I decided I could see through that, and I ended up getting another piece of cardstock. This is a lacy heart die. I didn't look before I started using it, but I think it's still available through Lawn Fawn. Anyway, that's all my video I've got. Here is the final looks at all my cards, and some of them it's your initial look. Sorry about that. I do hope to either get my camera fixed or I'll just get a new camera, and we will push forward. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe, like, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we will see you soon in the next video.